that we shouldn't pretend that the people of Palestine are not suffering under the yoke of oppression and occupation. We know this for a fact. The world knows it. But some choose to pretend that this is not the case. It would be intolerable from our perspective that an occupying country be given a presence in the African Union, which implies that that country is acting in terms of all the values and principles elaborated in the Charter of the AU. It's always vital when we discuss this matter to say one of the aspects of the AU Charter is a rejection of imperialism, occupation of any kind, infringement of sovereignty and territorial integrity. These are principles we refer to when we speak of Ukraine, but we don't refer to them when we speak of the people of Palestine. And we're saying, as the African Union, we have a duty to uphold our own charter, nothing else, not a new demand, not a new principle, but actually what exists on paper and has been signed on to by all of us.
You have also challenged the delegates, particularly the Labour in South Africa, that they must act, for example, at times refuse to offload the cargo from Israel.
I raise this matter because, whenever I'm in an audience such as this one, I'm asked by delegates, what's the government doing? Why is government not doing this? Why is government not doing that? And so I was asking them, what are you, as the trade union movement and organs of civil society?
Now there you have it. This lady, the foreign minister of South Africa, has proven to be not just a brilliant woman, but a very brave and courageous woman. And it's amazing. I mean, you all know, at least we should know, that South Africa had undergone a long period of what was called apartheid, a very brutal form of government. And they spent many, many years, many decades fighting to free themselves from that brutal system of apartheid. Baba Nelson Mandela and Bishop Desmond Tutu, two very prominent fighters in the system of apartheid in South Africa, have both said on a number of occasions that the apartheid system that they witnessed in Palestine, the system that is perpetrated against the Palestinians by the illegal and immoral regime, is worse than the system that they themselves underwent in South Africa. Imagine that. And I consider them to be experts on apartheid, right? I never lived under an apartheid system. And I lived in the United States, had some problems, the whole thing with you got to be careful when you go to the house because the police might not let you come back home, at least not without a hole in your shirt, right? But I never lived on that kind of system. So I have to take what Baba Nelson Mandela and Bishop Desmond Tutu say. And they said that the apartheid system that they witnessed against the Palestinians is far worse than what they themselves experienced in South Africa. In addition to that, during that apartheid system in South Africa, many of the supporters of that system, of course, included the United States, England, and most of Europe. It also included Israel. Israel was a supporter of the South African apartheid regime. Matter of fact, Israel used to supply them with weapons because it took a lot of weapons for 5 million people to control 35 million people. So not only were they the supporters of apartheid in South Africa, they are currently the perpetrators of apartheid against the Palestinians. And to just have the nerve, it's amazing that they said, we want to come and sit in the African Union, the AU, as observers. That's just totally amazing that would even come up in their minds. But what's even more amazing is the fact that many African leaders are actually considering this. As a matter of fact, they were explained in another video that when she objected to this and she looked around the room, she got very little support from many of the African leaders. Where was Ado of Ghana on this? Where is Tinubu of Nigeria? Well, Tinubu's got problems, so let's forget him for a minute. Where is Paul Kagame of Rwanda on this? Where is William Ruto of Kenya on this? Right? Where is Manu Suluhu of Tanzania on this? What about the president of Namibia and Botswana,
Senegal,
and Senegal and all these places? Where are they on this? How about Abiy Ahmed of Ethiopia? Right? She was the lone voice standing up against this and blocking this whole foolishness from taking place. Right? Maybe the rest of them are going to, as Minister Farrakhan once said, they're going to acquire some testicular fortitude and come in behind her to oppose the foolish idea of Israel, a colonizing nation, a land-grabbing nation, the practitioners of apartheid, and now the practice of genocide against the population of Gaza, to come and sit in the EU as an observer. Totally amazing. Totally amazing. Friends, family, enemies, we'll see you in the next one. Go ahead.